guess the way the odds are, eventually they were probably going to win one in this whole compacted series, which isn't the way you look at it as the coach, I know.
Right.
You feel the emotion and tension at different points throughout this game. Just wondering for you, what's the importance of learning how to play through that emotions, the role that plays for your team in the moment, how do you approach coaching through that?
You thought our team, you said our team? Or the,
just the emotion and tension was high overall. I don't think it was team specific.
Yeah. And what are you, I'm sorry, what are you asking? The importance of?
Just the importance of sort of confronting those really emotional moments.
Yeah.
And how you just approach that as a coach in moments like tonight.
I mean, it's every game that they play in. It's what they do, right? The team goes on runs, and you know, the team that sort of problem solves, which we've been really good at. You know, I mean, I don't necessarily know that we coach that part of it. They kind of do a good job themselves. We never went away. You know, 5 minutes to go in the game, we were, you know, making sure that we had a chance to win it, and we did. You know, 4 minutes to go, we're down 4. We get a layup opportunity that we don't take, you know, to cut it to 2. And so we were right there. So I thought we handled our, I mean, we played here in the finals. I mean, so it's not new for us experiencing the ups and downs in a road game, a hard road game.
As you prepare for the playoffs, what do you take away from a game like tonight and the overall loss? Yeah,
I mean, it's a response, you know, Mel alluded to. I mean, if you beat a team a couple times, you know, or you're playing on their floor, whatever, it was not a surprise to us. It was a surprise to me in terms of how we didn't start the game ready. Our starters weren't ready. And that was surprising to me. You know, credit to New York. You know, they got the ball hopping, and JJ got them started. You know, JJ played great, and you know, their starters played great. Ours did not. Courtney got going eventually, but she was a big part of why we didn't get off to a very good start. And you know, our bench came in and really kind of buoyed the ship for us. But it's sort of what we expected, and you know, we know this. Every game that we're going to play the rest of the way is playoff positioning, right? So we're going to get teams, you know, great efforts, just like we got from New York.
We'll go to Brad on Zoom.
Yes, hi Coach, how are you? Brad from W Swish. Can you speak of Dejanay's play tonight? She was very aggressive on the defensive side of the ball, and just what you are looking for from her as the season winds down.
Yeah, I mean, kind of what she's been giving us an energy. She's a threat to, you know, being attacked to the basket. I just, as a group, I don't think we move the ball very well. So identifying opportunities when you are attacking, you know, are just kind of like New York did to us. When two go to you, you know, you got to find people. So I think, you know, Dejanay getting used to that with us. But she gave us energy. She gave us a level of compete. You know, got to the foul line a little bit, and you know, she was a part of the bench crew that really helped us.
Just a follow-up. You're talking about how your starters weren't ready, and specifically called out, we'll mention Courtney.
Yeah.
In terms of her not performing that well at the beginning of the game. So for you, what did you see in terms of why you were disappointed in her performance at the beginning of the game, and then how do you feel she turned it around?
I mean, your point guard turning it over on the first possession, your first offensive possession. You know, and then just, you know, the first 5 minutes of the game, you know, felt like it was a one-man wrecking crew a little bit at both ends of the floor. And then she righted the ship, and that's real growth for her. Because we've had a number of games earlier in the season where this would happen, and we'd have to sit her, and that battle of she wants to play, I'm going, but you got to play better. And so told Court we really needed her, and she turned it around for us. And again, was a big reason why we were able to be in the game there at the end.
We'll go to Andrew on Zoom.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Andrew.
Just 10 assists on the night tonight. You know, this is a team that typically has about a 74-75% assist rate. Just, was there something that New York was doing in particular to slow down the ball movement, or what did you see?
I didn't think we had good recognition, you know, in terms of some of their pressure points, getting rid of it quick and getting pass combos. we were one pass and then go try to make something happen. And so we were a little impatient. Again, it's not like us, so certainly credit to New York's aggression defensively. It's, I guess Leo kind of talked about maybe what it was going to be. So, I guess they accomplished that. And yeah, I mean, I just didn't think that we were very good basketball players tonight. I didn't think that we made very good reads. We didn't do easy things. I thought we were, a bit uncharacteristic. Our post play, Jess and Lan, just couldn't find kind of their way within the offense as we did, in most of the games that they've played in. So then Masha comes in and gives us some good stuff, some good opportunities. But overall, I mean, we're down fee, and that means you need the rest of them to be as good as they've been, and that just didn't happen for us tonight.
We'll go to Christian on Zoom.
Hey, Coach. Just kind of wondering, with role players defining championship runs and championship wins at that, for that matter. What have you seen from yours in this stretch of games against New York, and how do you take that to go into the playoffs, knowing that you're most likely to see them again?
Our role players, is that what you're asking?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and obviously Jess Shepard is a great candidate for Sixth Player of the Year, and so her role would be to kind of come in and give us that lift. I think T, the same thing. The two of them, the role that they're playing off the bench for us is really big, as we saw with T in tonight's game. Dijonay, so role players. I think for us is why we've kind of gotten through this stretch. Role players that maybe took on starting roles or a little bit bigger role. I think that's certainly the key to any successful team in the regular season. And then certainly when you get to playoffs and you're loading up and you're guarding the team's best players and actions, et cetera, it's the role players that have a chance to make the difference in the game. I thought our role players, our bench, did just that. I mean, they had 38 points. And, credit to them that they kept us close. And again, to have a chance when it was 79-75, 4 minutes to go. We had a chance despite not feeling the best about the way that we played.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yep, thanks.